it sledging of Australia?
Actually not. Macron himself specifically took the time to say, I have a great fondness for your country and your people, but your Prime Minister lied to me. That was squarely aimed at Scott Morrison. Scott Morrison is trying to elide that by reframing it as an attack on Australia itself, which then he defends and hopes that that's going to spark our patriotic fervour to back him up. But this is a Prime Minister who's caught to have the leader of one allied country saying you're dishonest is unfortunate. But he's got two. He's got the leaders of two allied countries, both saying or implying that he was dishonest. And they've said it within 2 days of each other.
And this is Joe Biden in the
Joe
United
Biden
States.
in the US, plus Emmanuel Macron in France. So to have two of your allies accusing you of dishonesty over the same deal at the same time, that's not unfortunate. That's a disaster. It's not necessarily that the other two have a monopoly on the truth. I think all three of them are interpreting things to suit their own political needs. But it just so happens that the other two have ganged up on Morrison, and that's a big problem for him.
And what is the problem? I mean, is he just no good at foreign policy?
Well, there is a pattern emerging, isn't there? I mean, it wasn't so long ago that the Foreign Minister came out and announced that Australia was calling for an inquiry into the origins of COVID. Now, in just normal diplomatic practice, as we all know, you'd talk to some other countries and square things off first. You'd make sure you weren't going out alone in the world to make yourself a lightning rod for special Chinese attention, that your name was on it was a group of 20, 30 countries on the petition. You'd tip off Beijing in advance. None of that happened. Australia went out first and alone and became the lightning rod. The same things happened here. Lack of groundwork, lack of diplomatic work. Scott Morrison interprets this as we've just heard, him saying, I made the right decision for Australia's national interests. Well, neither Biden nor Macron are challenging the decision itself. What they're challenging is his handling of it and the diplomacy of it, and the fact that he was being accused of being deceitful in the way he did it. It's not the substance, it's the manner of his doing it. So yes, to answer your question, this government, Scott Morrison and his Foreign Affairs Minister Marise Payne, they're just not good at diplomacy. They've just demonstrated it again and again, and this shows they learn nothing from the China disaster.